Welcome back to Donkey Kong Country 3. God, I hate this game, but we're almost done, so I'm gonna try to limit the complaining just a little bit, just a little bit, you know. And oh my God, Wrinkly's asleep again. How shocking, right? Show of hands, who saw that coming? Only everybody, because that's the only animation I seem to get with her for some stupid reason. But I digress. So we've done everything we can in the Lost World for now, so now we gotta go back and fight the final boss in Chaos Core. Woohoo! Can't but feel like I forgot something though. So what did I forget? I don't remember. I do know I want to go over and bother Blunder again, just because. I wonder if he says anything different. So you found the Lost World then, have you? Yes, I did. Big deal. You'd have never found it without my invaluable help. He's not wrong, so I can't call him out on that because he actually is right. I can also just look up guides now, but this was 96. This was a different time, you know. I think GameFAQs was around, but it definitely wasn't as big as it is now. Is there anything left I need at the general store? I don't believe so. But I got all these bear coins, so yeah, I guess I might as well use them. Quite a lot, actually, but if you want me to tell you, it'll be 13 coins. Tell me, wise one. Well, some are hidden on islands and mountains, and you'll need Funky's assistance to get to them. How many secret caves are there? The answer's in the number of coins you paid for this information. Haha. So, 13. Okay. Noted. Alright. Well, I've ventured up there once, but if you want me to... Oh, crap, that's too many. Yeah, I'm good. I am good. Anyways. Alright, I think that's all I have left. Before anyone says it, yes, I do realize I'm forgetting about the flower, but don't worry, we'll get that later on. Yeah, for now, we're gonna go take on the final boss, finally. Definitely not delaying it, because I don't like this final boss. That's definitely not the case. No siree. Definitely not the case at all. Nope. Alright, anyways. Swim over to there. And up to the castle we go. I just hope our princess isn't in another castle or anything like that. Oh, look at that, you're awake. That's cool. Yeah, I want to change my name. Dixie doesn't sound very good. How about I change my name to, I don't know, Tiny Kong, or how about, I don't know, Samantha or something. Samantha Kong sounds weird though, so, yeah, anyways. Castle Chaos. Let's go. I'm not looking forward to this. Alright, so here we go. Oh, hey, it's Chaos again. We're Click Kong's back. Click biz. This time, Chaos will be victorious. It's definitely possible, considering I kind of suck at this boss. And I'll fully admit, when I first played through this game, I did not like... Oh, great, couldn't see the fire down there. Thanks, camera. Anyways, I didn't like this boss the first time I fought, but... looking back, it's alright. This opening section kind of sucks, though, I'm not gonna lie. Not so much because it's bad, more so because it's just so dull and wasteful. It's like, come on. We know this isn't the main event. Let's just get to the main event already. And also, don't stand on the side there. I remembered wrong. I thought you could just stand there and avoid those bombs. I was wrong. Whoopsie. Whatever. Anyways, let's try this again, but this time let's do it right. So, here comes the missiles. You can't stand up there for those, but after the first launch, you gotta move, so... And is it just me, or is that some feet behind the curtain there? Just something I'm noticing? Almost makes me wonder if Chaos isn't the main villain. Almost makes me wonder if maybe there's another, you know, person controlling Chaos. I don't know. Just a thought. Oh, wow. That was anticlimactic. That was a pretty simple boss. Yeah, well, whatever. Why is he getting chained away? What? Well, that was too easy. Clearly not the real fight. Oh, hello. Hi, Baron K. Rollenstein. Oh no! What have you done? My wife's going to kill me. You have a wife? I used all her best pots and pans to make him. And then you just cast him aside. As if he were a stack of empty tins. But he was made of pots and pans. I thought that's what he was. Ooh! What? How dare you? Chaos was my ticket to world domination! How so? And I'd have gotten away with it. Oh, I think we all know what's coming. If it wasn't for you meddling kids. Ha, so original. I guess it just isn't your day, isn't it? Nope, it is definitely not. Well, you may have roasted my robots. Can we just get to the fight already? But I'm the master chef around here. Okay, let's fight then. And I reckon it's about time your goose was cooked. Oh my god, just fight me already, come on! Seriously, that dialogue has no reason to be there. It's not funny in the slightest. Like, seriously, just shut up and let's fight already. God, that's annoying. But anyways, want to pick up this barrel. Oh wait, not yet. Want to duck, pick up this barrel, and then we got him in the back. And yeah, this opening section's not so bad. I love the way his arms flap around like a bird or something like that. Looks so silly. Ah, man. Alright, so get back over here to the other side, grab that barrel, and rinse and repeat. So after every 2 hits, he will change up his strategy a bit. So there's 2 hits, so he's going to flap his arms around. I also gotta say, I really love how he has such a tiny helicopter, and yet somehow it manages to fly around like that. That's pretty impressive, I gotta admit. Alright, but now we got... Oh, no, we got lightning. And I jumped way too soon. Now we gotta climb over there and pull the lever again and get another barrel. So, yeah, that's great. And, yeah, I personally prefer Captain K. Rool and DKC2, but you know what? In retrospect, I might have been a little hard on this boss back in the day. It's not as fun as DKC2's in my personal opinion, but you know what? And I just died. I was out of practice, what do you expect? But anyways, as I was saying, in retrospect, I might have been a little hard on this boss. It's not the worst thing ever. I do feel the hit detection can be a little bit biased sometimes. But overall, it's probably the best boss in the game. Probably. Him or Bleak. It's not that bad.
What a twist!
Alright, so, anyways, what do we got in the next phase? Oh, is he gonna push the button again? He pushed the button again! Oh no! And yep, I admit I like these sections, you know, platforming around, that's fun. I like that. Yeah, the only thing I don't really care for is just the actual fight itself. It's like, why do I have to have him specifically in the back? Why you gotta be so picky, for one? I don't know. And second of all, again, I just feel like sometimes the hit detection can be a little bit biased. Like, sometimes it feels like, yeah, I clearly hit him, but for whatever reason the game didn't count it. But that doesn't seem to happen this playthrough, so won't be showing that off, unfortunately. But as you can probably guess already, similar to DKC2, this isn't the final boss. This is just the final boss of the main game, so yeah. That one, on the other hand, I hate. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. So now we got this section. Okay, gotta pull the lever and get the barrel, but make sure the lightning doesn't destroy the barrel. So let's get to the other side here. There we go. There we go. Now we just gotta wait for him to come back over and hit him in the back. Because apparently hitting him in the head just doesn't work. It almost feels like you have specifically him in the backpack, but I don't know. The hit detection might not be as bad as I remember it being, but yeah. And so I don't think this is like an amazing boss fight. Just, it's fine enough. I'd say it's a solid B-. And for this game, that's basically a passing grade. That's basically an A+, so yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Good job. Good job, guys. You finally did something right. Not often I said... Seriously, how'd that not count? Okay, because I didn't hit him in the backpack, that's why. Of course. Yeah, doesn't matter they turned around. No, just didn't want to count because didn't hit him in the backpack or whatever. Here, I'm gonna wait it out and grab the barrel. Ooh, jeez, that was close. Ooh, that was close. Alright, this should be the final hit. There we go. And watch him get zapped again. And there we go. Boss is complete. We got the final coin, so now we can finish the Lost World. Hooray! What the heck? What the? Oh, my head. What happened? 1 minute I was dreaming about the world's biggest pile of bananas. The next I was a power-crazed madman. Don't be a mad ape. Hey, don't worry, Donkey. Thanks to Dixie, it's over. I'm impressed. Uh-huh. I bet even Cranky would be after that performance. Wasn't that bad. Nope, not really. Alright, you go to this way, kitty, and I'll go that way. What the? You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Okay, that was at least kind of cute, seeing Cranky pop out of nowhere like that. Alright, so that's the end. Kremling Creeps. And you may notice that the Kremlings don't have the tradition of having a K at the start of their name. So we got Cobble, like, some of them start with a K still, but not all of them, like DKC 1 and 2, so that's kind of lame. Kaboing, or no, Recoil. How about just call them Kaboing and keep the K tradition going? I don't get that. Then we got Naka. Screw Naka, he's a piece of crap. Then we got this piece of crap too. Collapse. I hate those guys, seriously. And then we got the Claptrap enemy, although here he's called a Crimp. You can tell they're running out of name ideas. Oh, what do we got this time? Crumple. Huh, that's cool, I guess. Then we got the Copter. God, I hate copters, they're so annoying. Alright, and then we got Skidda. Yeah, that's cool. I feel nothing. I feel absolutely nothing. What can I say? Bazooka! Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he's not so bad, I guess. Kachuk, I think he's called. Is that what he's called? Kachuk? Kachuka. Okay, I guess I forgot the A at the end, but yeah, and then Coin. Yeah, Coin's not so bad. He's one of the few additions in the game that's just alright, in my opinion. Although some of his placements are just cruel and terrible. Alright, what are these guys called? Cuff and Clot. Okay. Terraforma, tough guys. I'd sound more enthusiastic, but I really just don't care. I'm sorry. I feel nothing. I don't feel accomplished at all. Sneak. Yeah, screw sneaks. All because of Ellie's fear of them. And we got the Bug. Knick-knack. Yeah, who cares? These enemies are lame. Bristle. Yep. Or bristles, whatever. And then we got, what is he? Kaboing? Or no. Nid. Yeah, that's cool. Lame ones, yeah, who cares? They only appeared in one level. I wish I had more to say. I really do. Minx, or Minky. Yeah, that's cool. Flying Fiends, woo. I wish I could just skip through the credits, but I can't, unfortunately. Gotta keep it in for those weirdos that actually want to watch them. Buzz, yeah, screw Buzz. And Swoopy, I'm guessing. Yep, Swoopy. Woo. Booty Bird, yeah. And can't remember what he's called. What's he called? Carbine, that's it. That's cool. Aquatic Attackers, yeah, that's cool. That's cool, I guess. I got nothing, I'm sorry. I'm so over this game. Coco, yeah, it's a weird name for a clownfish, but I digress. I wish I had more to say. I really do, but I'm out of things to talk about. Lurchant, yeah, at least in the final part, I'll have something to talk about. That's something to look forward to. Nibla, screw that guy, he sucks. Bounty Bass, I believe he's called. Yeah, Bounty Bass, cool. And then we got Baza, or whatever, however his name's pronounced. Yeah, Baza. Ooh. Alright, what's this guy called? I don't know. Gleeman Bream. I don't understand why you call him a villain, though, considering he helps you in Floodlight Fish. But then again, he is in Floodlight Fish, which is one of the worst levels ever, so whatever, I guess. Then we got all the bosses. Belcha, who sucks. Lame boss. Yeah, you got Eric. Better, but not great. Kind of generic, in my opinion. Squirt, screw that guy. Terrible boss, I hate him. Chaos, lame. Very annoying boss fight, don't like it. At least the first one. Second one's just nothing. Bleak, yeah, he's alright. I like his design and his laugh. His fight isn't bad, so it is what it is. Screw Barbos, though. He sucks. God, I hate Barbos. And then we got Baron K. Rulenstein. Yeah, you gotta love how every appearance he's gotta change up his look and everything. You know, first game is just King K. Rool. Second game is Captain K. Rool, and then it's Baron K. Rulenstein. Baron K. Rulenstein, yeah. Cool. First class friends. Guessing this is the Animal Buddies. Ellie, not a fan of her personally. Ramby's way better. She's got a cute design, but I just prefer Ramby, sorry. Squitter, yeah, he's cool. Despite my fear of spiders, I like Squitter. The less said about that piece of crap, the better. Screw you, Perry. I have so many things I want to say, but I'm trying to keep this E-rated. Ungard, the only animal buddy besides Squawks who has perfect attendance. And Squawks only appeared in one level in DKC1, so depends on if you count that or not. I personally do, so Ungard and Squawks are the only two with perfect attendance. Brothers Bear. Brothers Bear? Shouldn't be Bear Brothers? I don't know. We got Bazar and Barnacle. Yeah, those guys are cool. I like them. Then we got Brash, who's a Brashhole, and Blunder, who I love. Blunder's awesome, seriously. And you got Blue's pretty cool. Bazooka's pretty cool. I like his mustache. Blizzard's pretty cool, and so is Bramble. Still gotta get that flower for Bramble, but again, next part. Then we got Benny and Bjorn and Barter. Yeah, Barter's a bit of a jerk, but I like him. He's cool. Then you got Baffle and Boomer, and also in the Game Boy Advance version, there's an exclusive bear called Bachelor Bear, but again, not showing that off. We didn't get $500 before I finished this LP, so it ain't happening. Sorry, guys. Anyways, Crucial Kongs. Funky Kong. What did they do to you, my boy? Your theme is so boring now. Funky Kong. But I do like his design. I'll give him that much. And you got, what's his name again? Swanky, that's right. Don't know why my mind was wandering there. Swanky got a big downgrade too. Sucks to be him. Wrinkly. Yeah, she's just a safe place again. Whoopie-doo. Cranky's been downgraded too. He doesn't give you hints anymore, so that's kind of lame. Yeah, Cranky Kong. I like Cranky though. He's cool. And we got the two main characters that nobody likes. Well, okay, I like Dixie, but nobody likes Kitty Kong. Seriously, Kitty Kong sucks. Yes, hi Kitty. Bye Kitty. I'm so glad I will never see you again after this. Well, after the last part, but you know what I mean. Yep, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong don't get mentioned this time. Remember in Donkey Kong Country 2, despite being kidnapped, Donkey Kong at least got mentioned in the credits? Oh no, not this time. Wow, that's pretty cold, guys. And, yep. Now for the regular credits. Woo! Crazy Kong creators. Yeah, I would like to have a word with all of you guys, because, my god, you all made a bad game. I'm sorry. There was very little I liked in this game. Very, very little. Like, compared to DKC 1-2, this is just awful. I'm sorry. Especially if you're going for 103%. Like I said a few times, though, if you're just playing the game normally, not going for bonuses, no banana birds, nothing like that, it goes from frustrating and unfun to just kind of there. Not even worth acknowledging, in my opinion. It's like, it's playable. There's still some bad levels, but I can get through it. I don't want to get through it because I'd rather play something better, but it's playable. That's the best thing I can say, is that it's playable. So, yeah. And, of course, we're not done quite yet, since, still got one more level and one more boss fight, and then after that we're done, right? I'm sure there's not another thing that I'm missing. I mean, I got 9 banana birds, so I'm guessing after I beat that final boss, there'll be a 10th banana bird, and then that'll be it, right? Then there'll be nothing else and we'll be done? I hope so. If there's anything after, you know, the final boss and all that, I might just blow a gasket. But we'll talk about that next part. We will talk about that next part, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I hate this game. That's all I got. I don't know what else. What else do you guys want me to say? Seriously. That's the worst part about doing a Let's Play. It's like, what do I say over the credits? You already know how I feel about this game. So, why bother? I don't know. Alright, we're almost done, right? It's presented by Nintendo. Okay, let's wrap up the credits so I can move on with my life, please. Thank you. Alright, and I got Cool Kong. Whoopie-doo, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Moving on. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the final part next time. Later. God, I hate this game.